Hi guys, welcome to Travel with Austin. I'm Austin, and today we are taking a look at another building on the Secret City Tour in Mansfield, Ohio. This building is the former Little Buckeyes Children's Museum. That is its most recent use, and you're going to see some parts of that. For example, these cool fans with the Earth and then space on them. Now, because this building was used so recently, it is going to look a lot more put together and a lot more modern than a lot of the other buildings on the tour. And as you can see just by the theme of the bathroom, it is, of course, oriented towards kids. Now, historically, this building has been home to a lot of different ventures. Most of them were different furniture stores, which is kind of interesting. Um, from the information that I was given, there were two furniture stores and a furniture warehouse, which I imagine was also just another name for a store, but they wanted to make it sound cooler. So first we're going to go down here into the basement, and this area seems like it's mostly being used for storage. Really cool old machine there. I'm actually not sure what it is, so if you know what it is, comment down below. Tons of pallets of water, which was kind of interesting. And then we do have the security equipment that was originally installed in here, but as you can tell, they ripped it all out. The building is currently for lease for a new tenant, so a lot of the stuff from the Imagination Museum was removed, but you can still see there are some things, so it does look like we have some sort of Foursquare type deal on the floor here. And then we do have a quote on the wall still. But other than that, you can tell that this area really is now just used for storage. Now, there were some signs suggesting that when this was open, that at least the front half of the basement was used as a small play area. This back area, you may have noticed that there was a large wooden door to separate it. So I imagine that this probably still would have been storage back in the day. But I am not 100% sure, as unfortunately I am only familiar with this place in its current state. Now, as we walk back through the basement, you'll see that large door that of course is open at the moment for us to go through. And you'll see some other people who were also on the city tour. And as we continue now, we are going to go up to the second floor of the museum, which I should say, as far as I can tell, that freight type elevator was the only elevator in the building, unless I somehow missed an elevator. Now, if you went here when it was open, let me know in the comments below if they use that as a normal elevator for, kids and children. Since this was meant for such young children, I imagine there were strollers involved, stuff like that. Now, as we get up to the second floor here, we are going to go ahead and enter. And you're going to notice it looks very similar to the first floor. Again, most everything was ripped out of here. We do have some cool lights left. A bathroom very identical to the first floor. See, there's one of the lights. Exposed brick, which is really nice from an aesthetic point. Now, someone did point out that it did look like there was a wall down the middle here that was knocked out. So you can kind of see the seam on the wall here as we're walking down it. Now, I'm not exactly sure if that was done before or after it became the museum. And you can see here we have an area with some clouds. But other than that, this floor is really empty. But it does come with a pretty big view at the end here. So we're going to take a look at that, and I'm going to wrap up this video. Let me know in the comments below what you think. Were you ever here when this was open as a museum? I do wish it was more in a historic slash abandoned state, but I still appreciate that we got to see it. Anyway, that is all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this video.